Hey everyone, welcome back to Push Square. It's Aaron here with your monthly roundup of all the games that you can expect to show up on PS Plus Extra and Premium in the month of November. Now, if you didn't know, these are the two paid subscription tiers that expand their libraries of games every month, spanning all the way from the PS1 to the PS5. We've got plenty of games to cover this month, so let's just get into everything arriving on PS Plus Extra and Premium in the month of November. Now, as a quick roundup, this month's editions will see 20 new games added across both tiers. Of those 20, 5 will arrive on the Premium tier and 15 will arrive on the Extra tier. Split across the generation, this makes up 5 PS3 games, 15 PS4 games, and 5 of those PS4 games will also come with PS5 versions. Most of these games will become available on Tuesday the 15th of November, and we'll get into which of them aren't arriving at that date later. So let's get the Premium tier out of the way. The 5 new PS3 games coming to the Premium tier will possibly have those Ratchet & Clank fans out there smiling. In this month's content drop, we have the original Ratchet & Clank, Ratchet & Clank 2 Going Commando, Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal, Ratchet & Clank Deadlocked, and Ratchet & Clank Future Tools of Destruction. This is a great opportunity if you're like me and have only played the most recent addition to the series. However, it must be said that as PS3 games, all of these will need to be streamed and cannot be downloaded. Moving on to the Extra tier, and one of our headliners of the month is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. Of course, this is one of the most critically acclaimed open world RPGs of all time, and it will be arriving on the service as both a PS4 and a PS5 game. This is what I would describe as a great winter game with a fantastic world, story, and character building mechanics to seep yourself into. And with the special edition, you can experience add-on content and improved visual effects. Our next headliner is a little different, but excellent nonetheless. Ubisoft's Rainbow Six Siege will be arriving on Extra this month. This is a brilliant first-person shooter for those that love a tactile, intense experience where team communication is key. One bullet can take you down here, and with dozens of unique operators to choose from, there are plenty of mechanics to familiarise yourself with, and a constantly shifting meta that will keep you on your toes. With 6+ years of post-launch content and continuing seasonal support, you'll have a whale of a time with Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, and as a game that has a native PS5 version, this also supports 120Hz for that lightning fast gameplay. Another big franchise expansion this month sees the Kingdom Hearts series overtake PS Plus Extra. This month we've got Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, all of which will be available as PS4 games. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I know much of anything about this series, but I do know that those that love it really love it. If you're new to the franchise, this is an excellent opportunity to jump right in and maybe even just start that long-awaited replay. Okay, so let's speed things up a little now as we're getting into the singular games. First up, we've got Oddworld Soulstorm, the latest adventure of Abe. If I remember right, this one was a part of PS Plus Essential over a year ago now for PS5 players, so if you missed out on that, here it is again on both PS4 and 5. We've got 2 more Ubisoft titles arriving this month, expanding the Ubisoft Plus catalogue within PS Plus Extra. This time we have The Division 2 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, 2 third-person cover-based shooters. Play alone or with friends and you are sure to have a fun, tactical time with these two, particularly The Division 2, which I happen to be quite fond of. Chorus is shaping up to be the hidden gem of this month's lineup. It's a spaceship-based shooter with plenty of weapons, upgrades, mechanics and abilities, but taking the experience into hyperdrive is the dual protagonist narrative as you and your sentient AI ship navigate some intergalactic dangers. This one is available as a PS5 game too, meaning solid performance and some crispy visuals are afoot. For the indie lovers out there, we have What Remains of Edith Finch on PS4, a seemingly tragic family history wrapped up in this quasi-mystery about memory and the purpose of life. It's a hard one to explain, but definitely one you should experience. Then we have The Gardens Between, a lovely game where 2 friends get stuck in a mystical realm where they must solve time-bending puzzles. and that one comes with a PS5 version 2, rounding off the 5 current gen titles of this month's lineup. Wrapping up the extra titles, we have both Earth Defense Force World Brothers and Iron Rain, and Onee Chanbara Origins. All of these games are PS4 games and will arrive slightly later throughout the month, although we don't have specific dates as of yet. Phew! So, that is it for the November lineup of PS Plus Extra and Premium games. Let us know which you are most excited to try out this month, and your general impressions of the lineup. Are you impressed? Are you let down? Let us know down in the comments. For me, I'm hoping I can convince some of my mates to squad up on Rainbow Six Siege because I was an absolute fiend for that game back in the day. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. To ensure you stay up to date on all PS Plus content, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you next time on Push Square.